back, all you dreamers and purpose fulfillers that look forward to just getting into this. I know I've been out for a while. I've been out. I had a lot of things going on. I did lose like 35 pounds, and I went down 3 dress sizes. I wear size 12 now. And I'm so excited to share with you how to get rid of belly fat. Get rid of it without exercise. And I'll share with you that in a few minutes, but I do want to talk to you about where I've been and what I've been doing. Stick and stay with your purpose. Stick and stay with your goal. Stick and stay with the things that you have put in your heart and in your mind, because that is what's important. Let those be your driving points. One thing I found out about success. Success happens when you feel it. If you don't feel that you're succeeding, you'll just keep trying, you'll get discouraged because you don't see the results. People could see those results, but if you don't see them happening as rapidly as you are intended for it to happen, it could be a little bit discouraging. Listen to the people that are around you, that are encouraging you. Take those words and hold dear to them and keep on pursuing it. The other thing that happened, weight loss happened when you see it. You could be losing the weight could be coming off. My trainer, TJ, he told me stay away from the mirrors and stay away he just told me stay away from the mirror. I really needed that. I needed to stay away from the mirrors. I've been out of the gym for a couple of weeks now, but I got to get back, and then I'll be out again, and then I'll go back full speed, because in the next 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, we're going to do the reveal. And my stomach is belly is just about totally flat. And it's just about to the place I wanted it to be. It would have been there a lot sooner if I would have disciplined myself. I did not discipline myself enough because I did not see what they saw. Now, my husband was telling me, wow, my dress sizes, and everybody could see it, but I still could not see it. And I just got to a point, I was just like, I seem like I'm not getting anywhere. Well, I started noticing that when I began to exercise, and I had on my leggings, and I get ready to exercise, every time I do squats, my pants was falling off, and these were leggings. I noticed that, but I still did not see what I wanted to see. Sometimes we have in our mind our goals of what we want to see, and it'll get us very discouraged. So you have to look at things just a little bit different. What I was doing while I was out, I was finishing up my book. I was working on the last chapter, What If Fitness Was a Church and God Was a Pastor, on the last chapter of the book. But I noticed that I've done 4 books. I've done, the first one was Monsters, and I am also doing a limited edition to Monsters and adding more to it and adding a sequel to Monsters. I done the book called This Is My Family. It is a children's book. The next thing that I done with my goals was I was working on faith, fitness, and finances. That was my 3rd book. But I done 365 days of quotes and inspirations so that it would be a book that can encourage you 365 days. So let's get down to this belly fat and how we're going to get rid of it. When I was younger, I was laying in my bed and I was thinking about I got to get rid of the stomach, because every time I get up, I just feel forward and reach forward. And there was a time it was really, really out of control. So I started doing my little planking on the side of the bed at night, which I do every night, and I do leg scissors. I do my little bicycles. I do a few of those. I just do a few reps of those. And that's about an hour before I go to bed. I don't do it and then lay down. I do it about an hour before I go to bed, and I get myself prepped for that. But you know how you do the apple cider vinegar? Oftentimes, people use the apple cider vinegar, and I've used the apple cider vinegar, and it does work. It does, but you have to be very careful with the apple cider vinegar because it affects your teeth. Even when you use a straw, it still affects your teeth because you got to remember that it goes into your bloodstream. And everything that go into your bloodstream, it start affecting certain things. It might be good for the weight loss. It's good for the your belly fat over a period of time, but you have to work out. You have to exercise. And even if you don't exercise, it'll still work. You just get to be a smaller you. But if you're trying to do something that you're doing body sculpting like I'm doing, then that takes a lot more discipline. It takes more than the apple cider vinegar. And it's always too much of a good thing. You don't want to do it too much. You want to do it a little here and there. When you get to your certain goals, you want to make sure that you eat right, and you don't go get a big old whopping piece of cake and then decide that you're going to work on your apple cider vinegar. It'll work, but your body will start doing different things to you. I know that for a fact about what your body will do to you. So while we're going, don't forget to subscribe to the page. Now, this is what I've done. I was laying in my bed and I was thinking about this weight loss and working on, I just got to get rid of this. I got to get rid of it. I'm like in a size 12. My goal is a size 8. And the size 8 is not for me to be in an 8 size, but to be in the size 8 where I don't have to wear any kind of, where you have to use body, to give you that firmness to your body and your clothes. Most people have to wear, Spanx and things like that. I don't want to do that, which I don't do it anymore. I think I've done it a couple of times on certain dresses, but I really don't have to. So the one thing that'll help you is we always talk about lemon, and this is true. Lemons really help. If you drink this about half an hour before you go to bed with some lemon water, I'm not talking about lemonade, I'm talking about lemon water. That's good. But lemon water, it will help. It will help with your weight loss. But this particular thing I thought of when we were kids. We used to take water. My grandmother gave us water and cinnamon. These two things, water and cinnamon. What I do, I usually take a tablespoon of water. I'm gonna take a tablespoon of cinnamon and I put it in my water. And I drink it in the mornings and I drink some in the evening. And I take a bottle of water and I shake it up, put in water and cinnamon, and it's all brown, and I do that. At night, I tend to do my cinnamon about an hour before I go to bed, my water, and I squeeze lemon in it. When you put that lemon in there and you go to bed at night, this does wonders. This water and cinnamon will take away belly fat quicker than apple cider vinegar. I know this for a fact. We done this when we were kids. So that's my suggestion to you. I want you to just try that and then drop me a comment and tell me what happened. Because this water and cinnamon, I always tell people, I don't tell folks stuff that haven't worked for me. I've done this when we were young and I've forgotten all about it. And I'm laying in the bed and this boom hits me. I'm like, yes, let me try it. You know what my grandmother used to give us. And I took my water and my cinnamon, and I got me some lemon, and I made it in a tea form. But I put 2 tablespoons of cinnamon in there, and I drank it. Next morning, I got up. It was like, wow, incredible. I took it that morning and I put it in cold. You could drink it hot or you could drink it cold. I just put some water and cinnamon and did my walk, done that, boom, works wonders. Well, TJ would tell you, say, put some cayenne in everything. You know, my trainer. And I put the cayenne in there, it will make you sweat off the pounds. If you're ready for that cayenne, I sweated so hard that day. And it kept on doing it. And the other one that helps you is that I think it's called the chia seed. I think that's what it's called. I'll make sure. But I have that, and I get oatmeal, and I take a spoon of those and place in there, a small teaspoon, and I place that in my oatmeal in the morning. It helps you. It really does. So if you want that flat belly, you want that belly that you're looking for, I promise you, these two things, this and this, the water and the cinnamon, is going to work wonders on you. Tonight before you go to bed, just try it. It's not going to hurt. It's real good for you. And if you think cinnamon will keep you up, I suggest do it in the morning. But if you do it at night, you're going to see the results when you get up in the morning. You'll see it immediately. Don't forget to subscribe to the page, because I want to see what you're doing and what have happened since you've been away. Because I've been working, walking, doing my walks, doing my exercise, working on my books. Next week on our Magical Monday, I want to talk to you about being a filmmaker and what it takes is being a filmmaker, because it takes a lot being a filmmaker. YouTubers are great and I love it. Being a filmmaker is a little bit more complicated, but it can be accomplished. But you have to be careful with the people that come aboard, and even in your life, you have to be careful with the people that come aboard that wants to work with you, that want to work with you with your film, want to work with you and start helping you out and wanting to become partners with you. You have to be careful who you partner with, who you associate with, because you have to be careful when men speak well of you. And remember that scripture that says, lay hands suddenly upon no man, meaning don't put a person up close. You have to wait a while. Let them work for you and not become a partner with you right away. Let time tell the story on who they are. So I want to share with you about becoming a filmmaker. I also want to share with you about your ideas in your book. Before I leave tonight, I want you to take the time out and spend some time and just spend some time with yourself and start thinking about what your future will look like. What you want your future to look like in the next 24 months. Most people say in 5 years, 12 to 24 months, you want to see exactly where you're going and what you want it to look like. Then work on pursuing that. And let me help you fulfill your destiny. See you next time. Don't forget, subscribe.